Hello, my people. It is good to see you. Whew. It's not cold out there right now, but it was just a minute for me, just a minute ago. I'll tell you all about it. Let's roll. Hello, my people, and welcome to another day of telling stories. It is not cold in here. My name is Matthew. Welcome to the 1910. And if this is your first time here, I would be honored if you would subscribe, like the video, maybe leave a comment, and then if you're like over super zealous, ring that bell Quasimodo style. That way, you always know when another video comes out. What do we do here? Well, we tell stories to make you laugh. A few minutes here and there to brighten up your day and bring some joy, most of the time at my expense, because they're all true stories about me. Obviously, today we're talking about summertime activities. Okay, for real though, we're talking about snowboarding, baby. That's what we're talking about because I went. I went snowboarding. And I am a wee bit later in life than, like, say, a baby. Okay, all right. Admittedly, but I'm also one who has never done the snowboarding thing. I've gone one time a few weeks back with my children, and that time kind of showed me, like, wow, you have a lot to learn, because this is very difficult, because once you strap a plank of wood or probably fiberglass to your feet and you are strapped there are only really two things that can happen. Either you're going to go down the hill looking cool, or you are going to eat it hard. Now, anybody who has snowboarded, I'm sure you would be the first to say that the latter is going to be your entire first time, maybe your first 10 times of going snowboarding. And I'll be honest, on my first day, yes, I fell down, but I was also able to, like, just be cruising. So needless to say, I felt like I was further along down the road than I was. I knew I was still going to struggle. I knew that it was going to be a rough day still. But I thought, hey, maybe you can still make a good day of this and it'll be fun. So a friend of mine invited me to go snowboarding, and we went. We went to a place. I'm not even going to tell you the place, but it rhymes with Fallen Kell. I mean, yeah, we went to a place. Shout out to my Destiny players, all right? There you go. Hunters for life. Now, I think it's pretty well established that I am one of the bigger humans on the planet. I'm 6'3". I'm definitely not tiny wee man. And so when I am, like, up and standing and snowboard, yes, okay, I'm up there. And so when I also go down, I go down with, like, some force, some power behind it. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm trying to get this. And I saw a thing where you have to, like, balance, and you're trying to basically go perpendicularly down the hill. And for whatever reason, I couldn't get that to work. So what would happen is I would get up, which is a struggle. That is the struggle that is real. Standing up on a snowboard is super hard, because as soon as you touch the slick side of the board, which is all of it, to the ground, you start sliding. And if you aren't all the way up, well, you're no good. But once I was up, we had another problem. And that problem was I couldn't go perpendicular. I started turning, and all of a sudden now I'm facing this way, and oh boy, oh, okay, and like lightning through the skies. I discovered very quickly that my first time that I went snowboarding was obviously the smarter time because of this. This right here. Now you might be saying to yourself, Matt, why are you showing us your underwear? It's not underwear, silly. I wouldn't show you that. No, this right here. Look, can you see? Can you see? Look, see that? That's a pad. Some soft silicone. It's a butt pad. It cradles your butt and your hips and even your thighs a little bit. It's meant for football players, but I thought to myself when I was thinking, hey, I'm gonna go snowboarding, hey, they fall on their butt a whole lot, that's what I should wear. And I did. And I'll be honest with you, it cradles your coccyx like a cowhide creamsicle of comfort and compassion. Is that enough C's? I think so. The first time that I went snowboarding, I wasn't even sore. I got done and it was kind of like, okay, well, everything's I'm pretty good. Now, I did not wear that on the second time, and let's just get this out there right now. I may have bruised my coccyx. The fire that ignites in my tailbone when I sit down right now, well, it's not normal. Not at all. Normally, that's a fire-free zone. Moving on, yes, I fell a whole bunch, but I was also getting to where, hey, all right, even though I'm going like pretty fast, like I can kind of turn and lean back and kind of put the brakes on just a little bit. So I was learning some different things like that. All of a sudden, that didn't work anymore. And I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what happened. I don't know what I was doing. Sean White, if you are watching, like, listen, bro, I've seen you snowboard for always. So like, what am I doing? You have a master's class right now, but I'm not really gonna pay for that because I'm not trying to be a master snowboarder, but I'm going this way, and then I must shift weight somehow because I just do a 180 and I'm still going that way, but I no slowing, like more speed if anything. I am starting to master the bunny hill. Like, I started out falling 12 times every single time, and by the end, maybe two times. So I get down to the bottom of the bunny hill and I am tired, and I sit down and I'm like, whoa, okay, all right. That was intense. That's pretty crazy. And this very well-meaning, nice lady named Amber, she came over and she started talking to me. Is this your first time? You're doing so good on your toe side, which I had to ask her what that meant. Then I found out that it's on the side with your toes. Anyways, never mind. Let's keep moving on. I learned to ski 30 years ago on this mountain, and I learned to snowboard, and I just love it. You know what? I think, honestly, you would probably have a lot more fun if you went down the big hill. And I'm thinking, Amber thinks I'm doing good. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna say this, safety tip 101. I don't know if all of you do or not. I don't know if it's like riding a bike where like, oh no, sometimes I'm too cool to wear a helmet. Always wear a helmet, all right? We hop on the ski lift. I've never been on a ski lift before. That in and of itself was like, okay, because now my board is strapped to me, but only 1 foot. So that's kind of a weird thing to kind of figure out and sliding around. And then the thing came in, whoop, okay, now I'm on the thing. Okay, all right, we're going up. I think they call it a chair. I just read an article about a ski resort, snow resort. Yeah, they're both the same thing. I think they are up over in Pennsylvania, and something happened to the thing, and one of the chairs fell off. I have that fresh in my mind. I'm terrified of going up this ski lift, and every time we come over one of the pillars, one of the poles, it shakes. Just that's not reassuring at all. My friend tells me that, hey, it's a little bit easier if you strap in right now, and if you know you know what's coming. It's not good. I strap my board on right there on the chairlift, and then all of a sudden I see the little tower at the end. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, so what do? Do they like stop and we hop off and we like say thank you and get a cup of hot chocolate or something? No. This thing is constantly moving, and you have to like slide and be halfway off of the chairlift in the middle of the air, ready to jump off of the chair. Well, I was not ready. There's a hill right there for you to slide down. It's like they designed it that way. I don't know why you don't just walk off of the thing and just put all your stuff on up there. That would be way better in my opinion. I try to hop off, but I forgot to lift my board up. And I'm 6'3", y'all, along with snow boots and a board, and I didn't even think about it. So I go to get off. I didn't lift my board up. My board catches on the ground. So you know what happened? The chairlift doesn't stop at all. Like, even a little bit. It actually just kept going and shoved me off of the chair. And then I landed and I was like, uh-oh, I wonder what, and boom! Oh, thankfully I was wearing my helmet because the chair hit me in the back of the head, threw my head in the snow, and the only thing I can think of is there's another chair coming along with humans. And so what do? I go into like Army, Navy, no, none of those, no. I want to say something cool, except for I was so not cool. I go into please don't eat me Tyrannosaurus Rex mode, and I'm crawling down the hill just like super fast in panic mode because I don't want to get clocked in the back of the head with another chair or feet or skis. That could be bad because I'm not wearing my butt pad. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the dude stops the lift after the next group gets off, and he comes over. He's like, "Whoa, dude, you okay?" I think so. Is that normal? No, dude. Oh, okay. You're not supposed to strap in on the chair, bro. Otherwise, like that happens. That good. Thanks. Good safety tip. The way that I get up is on the toe side because that's just how it is, and I don't like go into like a yoga down dog pose because still then I'm like sliding out from underneath. So all I do is I just kind of rock back and stand up, and so that's what I do right there. And he's like, "Whoa, ninja!" And I'll be honest, that made me feel a little bit better about getting clocked by a chairlift chair. At least I was a ninja who got clocked by a chairlift chair. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I feel like they should post a gradient. They probably do. I just didn't know that it existed or where it was. If it was there, like I feel like I probably would have availed myself to it like a little bit. Like, oh wait, the bunny hill's 3, that one's 16. I'm probably gonna pass. I don't know. There's a couple different paths, and I don't know how to turn. So the problem is that the really steep path is the first one, and you got to kind of go that way to get to the non-one, the non-steep path. I mean, it's still ridiculously steep, but it's not as steep as the really steep one. And I start to drift towards that one. I pick up some speed. Like, when I say I pick up some speed, I began to see the blue lights coming past me from light speed. I began to see that, and I felt like I was in Star Wars until I realized that I was moving so fast and I didn't have a Star Destroyer or the Millennium Falcon around me. I was gonna collide with a star. That's exactly what was gonna happen, and I decided right then and there to hit eject, except for it wasn't in a way that I could like get my board underneath me and kind of like slide to a stop. So I really just kind of like accidentally moved to the forward position, which would catch that toe edge that we talked about before, and I just launched like a catapult. Well, I suppose it'd be the item in the catapult, and I flew. Did I fly? Now, inevitably, the crash had to come, and it was a mighty crash. In fact, actually, for those of you who were experiencing snow and then all of a sudden it just stopped, I'm pretty sure I actually altered the rotation of the Earth just slightly. I moved us back just 1/10 of a degree, but it was enough to mess with the jet stream because I hit with such force, my air was gone. I don't know where it went. Apparently it got scared too, and it was gone, and so there was no breathing. There was also no moving. There was really no anything. Time itself stopped while I shifted the balance of the planet, and I just laid there. And my friend came over thinking I was dead. Finally, I was able to gulp a bit of air and announce that I was not dead, but I was terrified. It was so fast. I couldn't just hop back up and keep going. I had to move over. So I unstrapped, moved over to the less steep side. Give me a break. That was still not Bunny Hill-esque. So I even walked over there. I walked on the mountain. How pathetic is that? I'm pathetic. I know. I'm sorry, okay? Put my board back on and I start going and okay, all right, I got it a little bit. But it had a moment. It had a moment when it was like that. Like it was going kind of like this and then like that and then back to this a little bit and I got to that and images. I think it was life. I think it was life flashing, and the answer to that was I don't think so. So I bailed out again. Had to bail out, and then you know what? It's a source of shame, but I'm gonna embrace it. I'm gonna embrace it and own it myself. I'm sorry, but I project through all of my knowledge of life and existence and everything else that this will end with death. I said, hey, see you at the bottom. I'm gonna walk down this hill. Yes, I know, pathetic. I'm sorry, Sean. If you're watching still, I'm sorry, okay? But I had a ton of fun. And the next time I go up there, I'm gonna practice a little more on the bunny hill so I can get that perpendicular motion going. And then, I'm gonna stay on that bunny hill. That's what I'm gonna do because that's where it's safe. I don't even want to hear it. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the story, please smash the like button or just tap it if you like, whatever you want to do. Ring the bell, Quasimodo style, and I will see you guys in the next story.